evening. Good. Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Dan Kittle, and I have the privilege of serving as the president here at Dakota Wesleyan University. On behalf of my colleagues, welcome to this evening's event. We're very excited for this Honors Banquet. And to begin this evening, I'm going to invite Abby Ferris to the podium, so that she might help us give praise and thanks to God as she reads the invocation. Abby?
Will you join me in prayer? Lord, you have given us the gift of learning. May we see value and be thankful. Lord, you have given us the gift of leadership. May we remain humble and just. Lord, you have given us the gift of faith. May we continue to grow and hold fast. Lord, you have given us the gift of service. May we always be aware and willing. I pray that we might use these gifts to build a world where peace, justice, love, and hope reign. In the name of Jesus Christ, our Lord, amen.
So thank you, Abby. So enjoy your dinner, and we will begin the academic honors portion of the program about 6:30. Enjoy your meal. Well, good evening again. So please continue to enjoy your dinner and we'll get things started. So once again, my name is Dan Kittle and it's my pleasure to welcome you all, students, families, friends, colleagues, to this event. So first, I want to offer some appreciation to Fresh Ideas. Those are the wonderful people who provided the food and the service for tonight. To those also that set the event up for this evening, to those that assembled all the details of our program, and to those that served on the selection committees. Let's offer those folks a round of applause. I find it fitting that we gather tonight as a community to celebrate individual awards. That is, as recipients of the awards, it is even sweeter to be acknowledged for your achievements in front of your peers, your faculty, and those that have loved and supported you on this journey. So this is a special moment, and I invite you students to enjoy it and to relish it. Being together as a community is also a reminder of how we get work done. Within the DWU community, we orient our work towards our mission, one I hope is familiar to our students and to my colleagues, a mission that has pillars of learning, leadership, faith, and service. So these brought together, I find, as both a challenge and an inspiration. It points us what we should do: learn, lead, serve, and give praise to God. And it's also instructive in terms of how we should go about our work, with purpose, with humility, and in community. And each of the students this evening are worthy of the honors that will be presented to them because they have taken that mission and they have made it real and meaningful for themselves, for ourselves, and for our community. So tonight gives us a chance to celebrate our mission, one that we know will inspire you, students, long after you have graduated from Wesleyan. And a bit more in terms of why this is important, that we gather for moments like these. So I don't know about you, but when I look out into the world and even in our own individual communities, it can sometimes feel as if the challenges we face are too great for us, individually and as a community. Even worse, sometimes we may feel unequal to the task of playing our part in meeting the challenges we see in our communities. But I have hope, and I hope you do as well, because tonight, when we look around at those being recognized, we hear their stories, we read about their accomplishments, it leaves me hopeful. Each of you students, you serve as an inspiration, showing us that what can be done when we blend our values of learning, leadership, faith, and service. You demonstrate that with perseverance to learn, the humility to lead, and the earnest in your faith in God and humanity, and the willingness to serve your community. Students, tonight is your celebration. You will receive your accolades and your awards. You will continue to study for final exams and to prepare for the end of the year. Some of you will be putting graduation plans into place, moving households, beginning new jobs, and starting those next chapters of life. As you embark and as you leave us on whatever the next few weeks and months hold, I hope that thoughts of tonight will renew your commitment to this work, because I know that the work isn't easy, but your presence here tonight shows that you are capable and well prepared. And as I say, we need you, as present and future servant leaders, to again and again and again choose lives of leadership and service as an expression of your faith and learning. To each of your honorees, I offer my sincere congratulations, and to our guests, a warm welcome to you all. Thank you. And now I invite my colleague, Dr. Derek Drieger, to the stage to begin our program of recognition. Dr. Drieger?
Good evening.
Back and forth.
Excellent. Well done. We will begin tonight with the Distinguished Scholars Awards. Distinguished Scholar pins are presented to outstanding seniors for their work in a variety of academic programs at Dakota Wesleyan University. Selections are made by program faculty on the basis of academic performance and achievement. Students, as I call your name, please come to the stage to be recognized using the center stairs. As you walk up, I will also share what was written to you by your department chair, so get ready for that. Audience, please hold your applause until all Distinguished Scholar pins have been awarded. Since you probably may have forks and spoons in your hands, it'll be safer that way as well. Okay, here we go. First up, accounting, Erin Moncour. Erin is accomplished at keeping multiple plates spinning. She has kept busy with golf, academics, an accounting internship, and the university's business club. She has mastered time management and will be a great accountant. For biology, Carter Janig. Carter plans to become a biology teacher following graduation. He frequently contributes to class discussion and has a great grasp of biology concepts. We are confident he will become an excellent teacher. That's what I'm saying. It's my first time, so don't know. Business Administration, Leah Marshall. Leah has brought an enthusiasm to her classes. She did so in her classes both at Dakota Wesleyan University and Mitchell Technical College, and no doubt will bring the same energy to her new role at Farm Credit Services. Chemistry, Madeline Else. Madeline has an exceptional aptitude for math and science. This aptitude, coupled with her heart for service and her outgoing personality, will serve her well next year as she continues her educational journey at the University of Iowa College of Dentistry. Criminal Justice, Kobe Carr. Kobe lives DWU's values of learning, leadership, faith, and service. He is a criminal justice major with a minor in chemistry, and he excels academically in both. He has served our campus in many ways in athletics, student life, and campus ministry. He is someone who lives out his faith every day and plans to attend law school. Digital Media and Design, Alexis Thompson. Alexis has shown a great appreciation for the arts and has embraced the challenge of non-traditional thinking. Alexis has a positive attitude and a willingness to always lend a helping hand. Dramatics, Jordan Dirks. Jordan is an extraordinary person who, during her time with the DWU theater program, has served capably as a stage manager, costumer, designer, and director. She was also a reluctant actor in our television sitcom, Hello Hennepin, when we needed to adjust filming due to COVID-19. In all of these roles, Jordan has demonstrated great leadership, friendship, and mentorship to those around her. Elementary education, Darby Deffenbaugh. Darby exemplifies the qualities of an exceptional student and teacher in and out of the classroom. Her dedication, compassion, and insight regarding the needs of today's students distinguish her as a future educator. No, it's good. The next recipient is receiving 2 awards, Secondary Education and Music, Grace Lewis. Grace's drive, work ethic, and talent have led her to this moment. She demonstrates passion and love for the field of music education. She is a talented musician and an inquisitive student. She has consistently been a positive influence in rehearsals and classes. Grace is energetic and dedicated and is going to be a fantastic music educator. Entrepreneurial leadership, Shay Sori. Shay has been an outstanding student and a collaborative leader during his tenure at DWU. His strong leadership skills and drive for excellence is inspiring to others. He is charismatic, creative, and has a bright future in business. The Friends of the Middle Border recognition goes to Allison Jameson. As the founding president of the DWU History Club, Allie has left her mark on the university. Her passion for history and exemplary work ethic are exceeded only by her authenticity and natural leadership skills. History, Wyatt Baldoff. Since Wyatt's freshman year, he has experienced phenomenal growth as a writer and thinker. His success is attributable to his self-discipline, humility, and remarkable capacity to balance both his academic and athletic responsibilities. Literature, Amber Feigert. Amber approaches her creative writing with a willingness to experiment and a great attention to detail. She reads extensively and translates that experience into an ability to write with precise imagery and evocative plotting. Her capstone project is a long short story spanning 8 years about a reunion of close friends. Mathematics education, Maggie Katner. Maggie has worked doubly hard to complete her degree in mathematics education after switching majors in the middle of her academic career. She has flourished by bringing a curious disposition and a think-outside-the-box orientation to problem solving. Her student teaching performance launches her well into a successful teaching career. Nonprofit administration, Andrea Holt. Andrea has spent her time at DWU heavily engaged in the nonprofit sector, both across South Dakota and internationally. She has led efforts for state policy reform, supported the establishment of a statewide nonprofit network, facilitated student engagement in the local and regional sector, and assisted with international service projects. Andrea plans to continue working in the sector after graduation while pursuing a graduate degree in philanthropy. Yes, I didn't eat the cheesecake, but. There we go. Philanthropy. Nursing for the Mitchell campus, Adam DeYoung. Adam excels both academically and clinically. He is a natural leader as evidenced by his work with his peers and through participation in extracurricular activities. Adam's passion and positive attitude will guide him in his nursing career. Nursing for the Sioux Falls campus, Josephine Lynn. Josephine, aka Feeney, has demonstrated excellent academic performance and professionalism. Her leadership, preparedness, and overall positivity and compassion for others are all noteworthy. She has outstanding interpersonal teamwork and collaboration skills and embodies the ethics and values of the nursing profession. Psychology, Hope Schulte. Hope's academic abilities, professionalism, and sense of responsibility are hallmarks of her character. Her leadership skills and eagerness to serve, combined with her scholarly achievements in the research of factors that influence memory, predict success in her future endeavors. Sports, exercise, and wellness. Lucas Pachayo Trindade. Lucas exemplifies sport, exercise, and wellness through his dedication and desire to work to promote physical and mental well-being. Wildlife management, Dante Bryce. Dante is an ambitious and bright scholar who is a delight in the classroom. True enough. Let's please share our applause for all of the recipients.
I think you keep going.
Now we move on to the University Awards. Students, as I call your names, please come to the stage to be recognized, again, using the center stairs. I will also share a short caption of why you are receiving your university honor. Audience, again, please hold your applause until all recognitions have been announced. First up is the Bishop Armstrong Peace and Justice Award. This year's winner is Andrea Halt. This award recognizes a student's ability to take a prophetic humanitarian stand and to be a change agent within political and social environments. Andrea's list of service activities while at Dakota Wesleyan University is long, including being immersed in the cleanup efforts from the 2019 flood right here in Mitchell, volunteering with the Weekend Snack Pack program in Mitchell, and eventually becoming the interim program director, participating in Clergy for Kids, which sought to add clergy to the list of mandatory reporters for cases of child neglect and abuse, traveling to Uganda, where she helped design and run 2 summer camps for kids and 8 grasshoppers, organizing a return trip this year to Uganda, in which you will organize more camps for kids and eat more grasshoppers. She also participated regularly in the Love Feast, assisted at the Mitchell Food Pantry, and spent a considerable amount of time speaking in churches around the region. Andrea's list of leadership positions at Dakota Wesleyan University include a term as Student Senate President, through which she demonstrated an appreciation of the importance of service, encouraged diversity of thought, and delighted in her faith by serving people and helping to build community. And those are some of the many reasons why Andrea received that award. Okay. Next up is the Vicki Clark Memorial Endowed Scholarship for Leadership and Service. There are 2 recipients. The first is Julia Sanderson. Julia is a true servant leader. She meets people where they are, no matter the age or ability, and she meets them with a smile. Her drive to be great is not merely self-fulfilling, but rather to better the world around her. Our second recipient is Lainey Titsey. Lainey has been actively involved in several organizations, including the Miss South Dakota organization, Lost and Found, the Future Teachers Organization, the McGovern Engagement Group, and many others. What's more, Lainey started a nonprofit, Art for All Incorporated, to provide access to the arts for all students. Her involvement is a testament to her desire to make a difference in the lives of others and to engage in meaningful discussions about current events and social justice issues. The next award is the Jerry M. Trimble Leadership Award. This year's winner is Destiny Brockhouse. Destiny is a phenomenal student. Outside of school and research, she is an active member in the Chaos group and very involved with her church in Mitchell, serving as a youth leader on Wednesday nights. Despite her hectic schedule, she was also one of DWU's campus photographers. Destiny, we are proud of your commitment and perseverance. Destiny will continue her academic journey at the University of South Dakota as she works towards a PhD in biomedical sciences. Please join me in congratulating all University Award recipients.
And now we'll present the Departmental Awards. So students, as I call your name, please come to the stage, be recognized using the center stairs. I'll also share a short mention of why you were chosen for this award or scholarship. And audience, as we've done before, please hold your applause until all recognitions have been announced. The first departmental award is the Jeannie Orr Memorial Scholarship, and this is awarded to Reagan Gracie. Reagan's professionalism and precision as a designer gives her an advantage in a competitive field. Her quiet leadership in the classroom always sets the bar higher for her peers. And the Harriet N. Hauk Scholarship goes to Anna Campbell. Anna is an intellectual force of nature who takes every challenge in stride. She is witty, sensible, and knows how to problem solve. She's as tough in the classroom as she is on the basketball court. The second recipient of the Harriet N. Hauk Scholarship is Caitlin Christensen. Caitlin is described as always responsible, hardworking, and attentive in the class. Our third recipient of the Harriet N. Hauk Scholarship is Katie Siebert. Katie is intelligent and has a positive outlook on life, which will serve her well following her education at DWU. Her goal is to attend medical school and to become a pediatrician. Our fourth and final recipient of the Harriet N. Hauk Scholarship is Rave Ulick. Rave works hard and knows that investing in his education will pay dividends when he graduates. He has a prime internship for this summer as one of the top biology students and is thinking ahead to what comes after his DWU education. We'll now announce two recipients for the George and Eleanor McGovern Student Leadership and Public Service Award. The first recipient is Abigail Ferris. Abby has been a model student at DWU, involved in athletics, residential life, psychology club, and campus ministry. She has been very involved in the church and Mitchell community. She's active in youth ministries at Fusion Church and been an Elijah intern through the Dakotas Conference with both Fusion Church and student ministry. Abby also leads confirmation classes at both Fusion and Ethan United Methodist Church. Our second recipient of the George and Eleanor McGovern Student Leadership and Public Service Award is Matthew Swarzler. During his 4 years at Dakota Wesleyan, Matthew has demonstrated growth in both his own personal spiritual life and in his leadership within Campus Ministry Council. Matthew has been busy as a CEO club executive, student senate executive, as a resident assistant, and as a member of the football team. In all of those areas, Matthew has grown to be an example of faith and service and action. Next, we'll present recipients for the Virginia A. Harms Endowed Scholarship in Elementary Education. The first recipient is Ashton Evans. Ashton is a diligent student who demonstrates a strong work ethic in the classroom. Ashton shows passion for working with children and makes each child she comes in contact with feel welcome, both as a coach and in the classroom. Our second recipient for the Virginia A. Harms Endowed Scholarship in Elementary Education is Mackenzie Wagoner. Mackenzie is a dedicated student with a drive to help others succeed. She is an advocate for special education and gives service to the community. We'll now recognize those for the Pearl Olson Scholarship. The first recipient is Brooklyn Botel. Brooklyn is excellent in and out of the classroom. Not only is Brooklyn a vibrant personality, but she is also empathetic, kind, and volunteers her time as a leader for the DWU Future Teacher Organization. The second recipient for the Pearl Olson Scholarship is Kennedy Kepsel. Kennedy is an outstanding secondary math education student. Kennedy strives to be actively involved in many different areas of campus and is a member of the DWU Future Teachers Organization leadership team. Kennedy is a great asset to the classroom and will be a great teacher. Our next recipient for the Pearl Olson Scholarship is Tyler Schumacher. Tyler was born into a family of educators who instilled the love and passion for the field of education into him at an early age. He has a passion for both education and history, which is demonstrated in his exemplary work. Our final recipient for the Pearl Olson Scholarship is Lainey Titsey. Lainey has a commitment to her future in education. She's double majoring in elementary and special education and will have an English as a new language endorsement as well. Lainey's compassion, dedication, and sense of responsibility will make her an excellent future teacher candidate. Now we'll recognize the Adkins Mathematics Award. The recipient is Madeline Else. Madeline's positivity and optimism never failed, even when given a hard project to complete. Her insight into solving complex problems puts her at the top of the class in every math course she took. Along with her math minor, she's actively participated in the math club and tutored frequently. Now we'll recognize the Edith Heritage Garrison Memorial Prize in Writing. Our first recipient is Mary Kelly. Mary's essays not only offer insightful, close readings of assigned texts, but they also connect literary themes to the larger human concerns. They provide psychological insight into the purposes and the consequences of literary brilliance. Being recognized for 3 awards successfully here, I will announce each of them, is for Emma Littlefield. First, she's been recognized for the Elizabeth Graham Colson Prize. Emma's creative writing ranges from I knew I was going to mess this one up, Derek. Kafkaesque drama to poems that borrow imaginative techniques from the Southern Gothic, transplanting them onto Western landscapes. She is equally adept at concrete poetry, and the personal essay, always employing engaging sentence style and vibrant insight. Second, she's being awarded the Agnes Hyde Writing Competition for first place in a fiction story entitled Menagerie. Here's a snippet from the story. It reads, "I swear I see the tiger, paper thin, carrying a bundle in its mouth like a stork. I try to run after it, but my wife holds me back. We can't live like this," she cries. "No," I say, "we have to keep trying." She shakes her head. "We know there's no baby," she says. "There's never been a baby." She's also receiving first place for her poetry, which is titled For Ashley, A Eulogy in a Post-Roe World, a piece from her poem. "You were supposed to kick, but you shook, and we screamed. Miss Valerie, non-viable, your brain is missing a piece." Next, we'll recognize the Agnes Hyde Writing Competition. Olivia Siegel received first place for her essay, and it's been renamed, and it's named My Life Story. And here's a snippet from the paper. It reads, "I realize that no matter where I am in life and what I'm going through, I will always have people that love me and that will be there for me. And if I didn't have that, then I would be sure not to be the person I am today." The next award is the Keith B. Miller Award for Excellence in Business. This goes to three folks for a capstone project: Federico Ducini, Alan Kowaki, and Jericho Martinez. These gentlemen presented their capstone project titled Excel Shoes Annual Report. This report is a culmination of the financial results achieved by the team as they managed a computer-simulated international shoe company over a 10-year business cycle. The innovation and resilience shown by this group encapsulated all that the Keith B. Miller Award represents. Next is the Symphonia Service Award, and the recipient is Corbin Kramer. Corbin is a member of every choral and instrumental group on campus. He has been the heart and soul of the music department. His enthusiasm and dedication to DWU music will now be put to great use as the new Performing Arts Talent Coordinator. Next, we recognize the Soliday Instrumental Music Award, and the recipient is Caitlin Warren. Kate has been a dedicated musician who has participated in every instrumental ensemble on campus. Kate has been featured several times as a soloist with the jazz band and recently performed the Vivaldi Concerto for 2 trumpets with Lyric Ward Orchestra. Kate is generous with her time and talents and has frequently served as a mentor and tutor to younger musicians in the DWU Music Department. Kate is dependable, always prepared for performances, and brings a fantastic sense of humor into rehearsals. The next award is the Master Craftsman in Theater, and the recipient is Jordan Dirks. As a busy education major, we acknowledge and appreciate all the time, effort, and energy Jordan has contributed to many DWU productions, including her fabulous direction of Sylvia. Jordan's commitment, energy, intelligence, and unselfish dedication has been tremendous assets to the theater program. The next award is the Mary E. Anderson Nursing Merit Award, and the recipient is Samuel Calise. Sam is a sophomore nursing student who exemplifies great passion for the profession in the way he demonstrates compassion and respect for the patient he serves. He illustrates the art of the nursing profession in his ability to communicate and make connections with patients across the lifespan. He acknowledges the value of the whole patient, their stories and their life experiences, as well as the life lessons they provide. Next is the Yvonne and Doris Bartles Endowed Scholarship in Nursing, and the recipient is Kerrigan Schultz. Kerrigan shows a great deal of passion for the nursing field while in the classroom. She will undoubtedly be an asset to the nursing field. The next scholarship is the Irene Grace Wendt Endowed Scholarships. The first recipient is Aubrey Ratka. Aubrey's character embodies altruism, a cornerstone of the nursing profession. Whether it is a fellow classmate or a patient she is caring for, she demonstrates great compassion and concern for others' well-being and quality of life, not only physically, but holistically. Aubrey has a very strong passion and responsibility for her own learning and holds herself accountable to understand the science behind the nursing profession. The second recipient of the Irene Grace Wendt Endowed Scholarship is Vanessa Torres. Vanessa demonstrates compassion for her patients and peers. She thrives in the clinical setting by applying content from the classroom to the hospital setting. Vanessa demonstrated great time management by participating in extracurricular activities while applying herself in the classroom. The next scholarship is the Methodist Hospital Endowed Scholarship, and the first recipient is Kyrie Groper. Kyra was selected for this award based on an essay she wrote about why I have chosen to pursue a career in nursing. Kyra is a smart, kind, compassionate, and calm student. She has the ability and desire to succeed in the nursing field, and we are proud of her accomplishments. The second recipient of the Methodist Hospital Endowed Scholarship is Tessa Kilber. Tessa was selected based on her essay responding to the prompt of why I've chosen to pursue a career in nursing. Tessa truly demonstrated the kindness and compassion that it takes to be a nurse. She will be successful in her nursing career. Mitchell First United Methodist Church and Mitchell Hospital Endowed Scholarship. The first place essay is awarded to Taylor Henry. In her essay, Taylor writes that the importance of continuing education in the field of athletic training is to be current on scientific developments as well as being up to date on latest treatments and procedures for adequate athletic care. The second place essay is Skylar Scovold. Skylar's essay emphasized the ever-changing and evolving role of the certified athletic trainer in the profession. By continuing education, you can remain current in the practice of the profession. The third place essay for Trey Bowman. Trey focused on the evolving technology in the practice of athletic training and providing education to practice efficiently and with efficacy. Now we'll recognize the St. Joseph Hospital Endowed Scholarships. The first recipient is Audrey Kesters. Through her work as a veterinarian assistant, Audrey has decided to pursue a career as a veterinarian. This challenging goal is a good fit for Audrey, as she is a hardworking, creative, and compassionate student. Our second recipient for the St. Joseph Hospital Endowed Scholarship is Adea Plastow. Adea's goal is to become a medical doctor so that she can serve as a primary care physician. She is a bright and caring servant leader who has what it takes to succeed in medicine. The next award is the Robert E. McWhorter Service Medal. The recipient is Rebecca Buchholz. Rebecca has shown leadership and service to athletic training by serving as the president of the Athletic Training Club and leading many club activities within the Mitchell and surrounding communities. Her passion for helping youth is the driving factor behind her desire to work in a high school setting in a rural area. Now I'll recognize two recipients for the Homer Carhart Prizes in Science. The first recipient is Austin Lee. Austin's natural academic talent serves him well in chemistry. His personality and drive will continue to serve him well in life. Our second recipient for the Homer Carhart Prize in Science is Julia Sanderson. Julia's academic excellence, calming demeanor, and initiative have made her a go-to student. Her time and leadership as Chaos President has been greatly appreciated and warrants recognition. We will now recognize the Dave and Ann Mitchell Student Award for Exemplary Service. The recipient is Amber Feigart. Amber has served on the executive team of Lost and Found, been a member of the Psychology Club, a TRIO student, a student ambassador, a library worker, and a member of Student Ministry Council. In the community, Amber has volunteered with LifeQuest, Snack Pack, Big Friend Little Friend, Abbott House, and Safe Place. Amber has made a large impact on campus and in our community. She truly embodies the campus ministry motto of taking care of each other. Now we recognize the Marv Miller Christian Leadership Award, and the recipient is Trinity Schroeder. Trinity has been a member of the executive team for the Future Teachers Organization, a resident assistant, and a member of Student Ministry Council. In each of these areas of service, Trinity has set an example of what it means to be a servant leader who is willing to lead the way, but is also willing to step aside to let others find their place and be heard. Her willingness to share her faith and her hunger to learn about what it means to be a follower of Jesus has set an example for others around her. The second recipient for the Marv Miller Christian Leadership Award is Hope Schulte. Hope is a quiet soul who observes and takes in what she sees around her. Hope has been a leader on campus through her involvement with Lost and Found and the Psychology Club. Hope has also been an important member of Student Ministry Council's care team. Whether it is helping to write care cards for her peers, organizing the 24 hours of prayer, or sharing encouraging words to those who need to hear them, Hope has been the hands and feet of Christ to the campus community. Now, if you would, please join me in congratulating all of the Department Award recipients. At this time, I invite my colleague and the Director of Athletics, John Hart, to the stage so that we might recognize the athletic awards. Athletes, as I call your name, please come to the stage to be recognized, again using the center stairs. And audience, please hold your applause until all of the athletic awards have been announced. The first award is the Fosness Award. The Fosness Award commemorates Gordy and Carol Fosness and is awarded to the top scholar men's and women's basketball players in their senior year at DWU. The recipients are selected by the basketball coaching staff. This award is based on athletic and academic ability, leadership, character, and involvement in campus life. The men's basketball award goes to Colin Oppold. The women's basketball award goes to Madeline Reiner. The next athletic award is the Cheever Award. The Cheever Award is selected by the football coaching staff and commemorates Gene and Joanne Cheever. It is awarded to the top scholar football player in his senior year at DWU. This award is based on athletic ability, academic ability, leadership, character, and involvement in campus life. The award winner is Adam DeYoung. As Adam comes forward, I'll also read the second recognition that Adam is receiving. He's also receiving the Donald and Barbara Young Family Scholarship. The Donald and Barbara Young Family Scholarship is awarded annually to an athlete displaying extraordinary leadership both on and off the playing field. Recipients must be in good academic standing, maintain athletic eligibility and participation, and display strong character and leadership. The next award is the KMIT Student Athlete Award. For 38 consecutive years, the Mitchell Radio Group and KMIT Radio, the home of Tiger Sports, has presented the KMIT Student Athlete Award. This award is given to a senior male or female athlete based on athletic achievements as well as leadership, character, and scholastic accomplishments. The award winner is from women's golf and is Megan Hinker. Our next athletic award is the Matthew D. Smith Scholar Athlete Award. Dr. Matthew D. Smith was Dean of DWU from 1936 to 1944 and President from 1952 to 1958. This award is presenting in recognition of Dr. Smith's support for excellence in academics and athletics. This award is presented to a scholar athlete based on academic achievement, athletic participation, and leadership on and off the athletic field. The recipient is from volleyball and is Madeline Else. Our final two scholarships are from the Fuzz Smith Scholarship, which is new this year in 2023. Awarded to a respective athlete from women's basketball, men's basketball, and football. Nominees should be in good academic standing, a strong representative of the community, and an impactful teammate and performer. For football, the award winner is Jamin Arend. And for men's basketball, the award winner is Kalen Herman. That concludes our athletic awards. Please join me in congratulating all of these outstanding student athletes. I now invite McKinley Mull and Bella Vafredo to present the Wesleyan Honors of Distinction.
Thank you, Dr. Kittle and John. The Wesleyan Honors of Distinction Awards represent the highest honor bestowed upon a senior. Nominees for and recipients of this award are distinguished by their academic excellence, their character, their commitment to the mission of DWU, and as being living reminders of the university's values. Being awarded an honor of distinction means that you are among the university's most esteemed students.
Established in 2022, the Wesleyan Honors of Distinction are awarded annually to 4 Dakota Wesleyan University seniors who have most notably embodied and exemplified the university's values of learning, leadership, faith, and service. One senior receives Wesleyan Honors of Distinction in each category. To qualify for candidacy, students must be ranked as senior status and have a minimum cumulative GPA of 3.25 or higher. For the Learning Honor of Distinction, the nominees must have a 3.7 or higher GPA. Those eligible submit applications, and the finalists are selected by a Student Senate-appointed panel. The finalists are then interviewed by a committee of students, staff, and faculty who choose the recipients.
As sophomore class president, I was honored to serve on a selection committee along with these faculty and staff we'd like to thank at this time. Please stand and remain standing until all names are called. Please hold your applause until all members are standing. Joel Allen, Professor of Religion and Philosophy and the Director of McGovern Center. Mindy Childs, Assistant Professor of Education. Tracy Dice, Associate Professor of Business and Economics. Ashley Digman, Chair of Department of Education. Derek Drieger, Associate Provost for Teaching and Learning. Carrie Fahey, Accounts Receivable Specialist. Donna Gerlach, Campus Nurse. Diana Golamer, Assistant Professor of Management and Director of the MBA program. John Hart, Athletic Director. Kyle Hergis, Professor of Digital Media and Design. Kyle Hobbs, Director of TRIO Student Support Services. Bethany Melro Lehrman, Professor of Chemistry and Dean of the Donna Starr Kristen College of Healthcare, Fitness, and Sciences. Kimberly Lieneman, Campus Counselor. Taryn Regels, Pastor of Fusion Church. Joel Reinisch, Assistant Professor of Criminal Justice and Faculty Athletic Representative. Annie Rudin, Development Officer, and Dustin Wheeler, Director of Residence Life and Campus Photographer. Thank you all for your service to the selection committee.
And now we are very excited to introduce our 2023 candidates for the Wesleyan Honors of Distinction. Candidates, please stand at your seats as you are being introduced and remain standing until all three candidates have been recognized. Our first category is the Wesleyan Honor of Distinction for Learning. Students receiving this honor demonstrate academic strength by conventional measures like their grade point average. They also distinguish themselves by demonstrating a love of learning that extends beyond the classroom, whether in a form of research, community involvement, or activism. They demonstrate and model adaptability, creative and critical thinking, artistic expression, innovation, collaboration, and cultivating a deeper understanding of our global community.
Our first nominee is Destiny Brockhouse of Belleville, Nebraska. Destiny's mother is Mary Frank, and her foster parents are Doug and Julie Valentine. She is majoring in biochemistry and is the treasurer of the Chaos Club. Destiny also serves as a youth group leader at Northridge Baptist Church and a Wesleyan Quest volunteer, assisting DWU students with developmental disabilities. She has worked as a research assistant at DWU and at Sanford Research, as a corrections officer for Davison County, and a patient attendant at Nebraska Medical Center. Destiny will be attending graduate school at the University of South Dakota after graduation. Our next nominee is Madeline Else from Holstein, Iowa. Madeline is the daughter of Grant and Shelley Else. She is majoring in biochemistry with a minor in mathematics. Madeline is the captain for the DWU volleyball team and serves as the volleyball representative and the president of the Association of Student Athletes. She is a two-time Daktronics Scholar athlete and has won many athletic awards and citations, including second and third team All-American. She is a past president of Chaos, the Student Science Club, and has served as a chemistry teaching assistant and tutor. She has been accepted to the University of Iowa College of Dentistry, where she will begin her studies this fall. Our final nominee in the learning category is Natalie Gottlieb of Salem. Her parents are Pat and Laura Gottlieb. Natalie will be graduating with her master's in athletic training. She is a familiar face on campus as an athlete, playing basketball for 4 years as vice president of the History Club, where she volunteered to organize a community conversation with the Holocaust survivor, sponsored by the National Holocaust Museum. As an Elijah intern, part of DWU's relationship with United Methodist Church, and a student athletic trainer. She recently returned from a 400 clinical hour immersive athletic training experience at the University of Kentucky Sports Medicine Clinic in Lexington, Kentucky. Natalie hopes one day to pursue a career as a physician's assistant and possibly join the United States Navy. These are our candidates for the Honor of Distinction in Learning. You may be seated.
Our next category is the Wesleyan Honor of Distinction for Leadership. Students receiving this honor usually take on a variety of leadership roles over the course of their Dakota Wesleyan careers. They distinguish themselves through the initiative, motivation, and passion that they demonstrate in their leadership roles, both on campus and in the broader community. Students receiving this honor also regularly demonstrate significant growth and maturity as leaders. The first nominee in the leadership category is Adam DeYoung. Adam comes to DWU from Watertown, South Dakota, and he is the son of Brian and Kathy DeYoung. He is majoring in nursing. Adam has played football for DWU during his time here, serving as team captain and earning honors of All-American and as a finalist for the Cliff Harris Award. Adam was a Blue and White Days Homecoming Royal in 2022 and represented the student body at last fall's Legacy Banquet. After graduation, Adam will pursue his nursing career. Leadership nominee number 2 is Austin Lee of San Antonio, Texas. Austin's parents are William and Brenna Lee, and he is a biochemistry major. Austin led a research project in 2021 through 2022 that involved the sequencing of a genome in a species of spider that has never been previously sequenced. He presented a poster session at the American Arachnological Society's annual meeting in June of 2022 at the University of California, Davis, which will be published this summer. Austin was very involved on campus, including serving as a tutor for 2 years and as social media coordinator for the Chaos Science Club. He has played quarterback for the Tigers for 3 seasons and served on the Leadership Council for 3 years. Austin hopes to be back on the football field this fall for his final season of eligibility. Our final nominee in this category is Troy Wilhelm of Rapid City. Troy, a biochemistry major, is the son of Brad and Robin Wilhelm. Troy is an active member of the Chaos Science Club, where he serves as vice president. He has tutored chemistry and physics students for 3 years and is a member of the Tigers baseball team. Troy will be pursuing a career as a physical therapist. Let's recognize the candidates for the Honor of Distinction in Leadership.
We will now recognize the nominees for the Wesleyan Honor of Distinction in Faith. Students receiving this honor tend to be active and involved with campus ministry. They distinguish themselves by modeling John Wesley's Christ-centered model of uniting knowledge, reason, and vital faith in a breadth of curricular and co-curricular activities. They exhibit strong moral character and demonstrate deep respect for other faith traditions, as well as an ability to engage authentically with others despite differences. First, we will meet Morgan Carr. Morgan is a biochemistry major from Pierre. Her parents are Dustin and Jennifer Odekoven. Morgan is an active leader both on and off campus. She assists with Children's Youth Group at Northridge Baptist Church and has facilitated several groups at her home church in Pierre. She and her family are committed to serving on annual mission trips to Juarez, Mexico, where she has traveled for 8 years. She is also a co-leader of a women's Bible study at DWU. Morgan works closely with her academic advisor to be graduating in just 3 years. She will be employed in healthcare for the near future as she makes applications to medical schools to realize her dream of becoming a physician. Abby Ferris of Pierre is our second nominee. The daughter of Guy and Beata Ferris, Abby is a psychology major with a religion minor. She has been active in Student Ministry Council while at DWU and has led Bible studies and event planning. She volunteers at Fusion as a middle school confirmation teacher and high school youth group leader. She is an Elisha intern, a care team executive, and has competed in the university's track and field team. Abby is planning to pursue a career in church leadership. Lastly, in the faith category, the nominee is Matthew Schwarzler. Matt is a native of Tacoma, Washington. His parents are Tony and Carol Schwarzler. He is a double major in business administration and digital media and design. Matt has a lengthy college resume, including football team member, student ministry council member and musician, Student Senate Executive Team Member, Collegiate Entrepreneurs Organization Executive Team Member, Resident Assistant, and Fusion Musician and Volunteer. After graduation, Matt will be working for a collegiate summer baseball league in Oregon and attending graduate school through the University of Tennessee for digital strategy. Please recognize our candidates for the Honor of Distinction in Faith. Candidates, you can sit.
In our fourth and final category, we will introduce to you the candidates for the Wesleyan Honor of Distinction for Service. Students receiving this honor engage consistently in a host of service activities and projects over the course of their Dakota Wesleyan University careers. They distinguish themselves by inspiring and empowering others to make a difference through creative, genuine service. Rooted in DWU's Methodist heritage, service is a natural extension of the university's nurturing community. Our first nominee in the service category is Samuel Henderson from Buena Park, California. Sam majors in business administration. His parents are Wendy Henderson, Susan Wooten, the late Daniel Henderson, and James Guglimana. Sam is another active and committed student on campus. A football player, he also sings in the Dakota Wesleyan Choir. He has served as a resident assistant and is vice president of the Student Senate. Sam is also a team leader for Student Ministry Council. He is a busy community volunteer doing projects like tax preparation, providing moving assistance, trash pickup, snow removal, and more. Sam works for Core Trust Bank, where he will be employed after graduation as a financial advisor. Service nominee number 2 is Andrea Holt. Andrea is a Volga native. She is majoring in nonprofit administration and is the daughter of Gina Holt. Andrea's experiences at DWU have included serving as a nonprofit administration assistant for the Practical Church Leadership Program, certificate programs, and in a local nonprofit network. She is wrapping up her term as student body president and has served as a resident assistant and has been a member of the Blue and White Days Planning Committee. Andrea's list of volunteer activities is long. DWU Uganda immersion trips, As One Ministries, Salvation Army, Mitchell Food Pantry, Safe Place of Eastern South Dakota, Mitchell Caring Closet, MB, Love Feast, and her latest endeavor as interim director of Weekend Snack Pack. After graduation, Andrea will be attending graduate school at the Lilly Family School of Philanthropy at Indiana University. Our final nominee is Carter Max of Mitchell. Carter's parents are Chris and Kim Max, and he is a nursing major. Carter is president of the Student Nurses Association. He has been a trio peer mentor, a resident assistant, and a member of the Blue and White Days Planning Committee, and was a member of the university wrestling team. Carter has also volunteered for several community organizations, including Weekend Snack Pack and LifeQuest. Carter will be working as a nurse after graduation. Congratulations, candidates, for the Honor of Distinction in Service.
Would you all please join me in giving another round of applause for all of our amazing candidates? The selection of this Honors of Distinction Awards was challenging. Each of the candidates is an exceptional individual and exemplifies Dakota Wesleyan's values of learning, leadership, faith, and service. And now it is my great honor to announce the recipients of the second annual Wesleyan Honors of Distinction. As I call your name, please come to the front and receive your medal from President Kittle. Honorees, please remain standing up front until all recipients have been called forward. In the category of learning, please come forward, Natalie Gottlieb. In the category of leadership, please come forward, Troy Wilhelm. In the category of faith, please come forward, Morgan Carr. And in the category of service, please come forward, Andrea Holt.
Congratulations to each of you for representing Dakota Wesleyan's 4 core values. On behalf of the entire student body, I sincerely congratulate you and your fellow nominees. I know that you will take these honors out into the world and have an impact in all that you do. And now we will hear closing remarks from our provost, Dr. Derek Drieger.
Thank you so much for attending tonight. Students present, let's thank our supporters that joined us here, family members, spouses, sisters, brothers, grandparents, friends, spiritual guides, etc. Students, let's clap for those at your table. As President Kittle shared at the beginning, we're gathering in community. We're congratulating these servant leaders, these students, student athletes, volunteers, future teachers, future nurses, on and on and on. You know, these are the students among many others that just make it a joy for coaches, staff, faculty to come to work. And, you know, we wish they could stay a little longer than they do before they graduate, but we certainly appreciate the legacy that they helped build here. And then very soon in the future, we hope they return for homecoming, legacy banquet, and maybe they'll win an award at a legacy banquet in the future, 10, 15 years from now, perhaps. We hope. We know they have great potential. We thank, again, the IT staff up there running the slides and the microphones. Let's thank Fresh Ideas one more time for the dinner. So to the students, still stay focused a little longer for service day, final exams, and we will appreciate that as well. And we thank you all for attending, and we hope to see people again at graduation, commencement at the Corn Palace very soon. And then we forgot to thank our photographer as well, Dustin Wheeler. So thank you very much. Continue your celebrations, milling around the room or at the table, and have a good evening and a great weekend. Thank you. You bet. Don't move yet. I welcome Matthew Schwarzler to give the benediction. That's very important.
It's okay, I forgot as well. So for the benediction, would you all join me in prayer and celebration? May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord grant you wisdom for learning and insight for leading. May the Lord strengthen your faith for the journey ahead. May the Lord use your gifts for a lifetime of service. May the Lord guide you to be the difference in the lives of others. May the Lord remind you to love unconditionally, and as always, go out in peace and take care of each other. Amen. Thank you.